Okay, so we're in a bit of a correction, and some back and fill in Bitcoin. I still don't feel that this is the big pullback that we've been looking for, that where we can really load up. I think that we can squeeze a little bit higher towards 9,000, but we can't deny that a pullback is what we're in. If we look at lower time frames, we need to start looking at where we might get back to, where the support might be before we head lower. Now, 50% of the last swing, which is not always very objective where the last swing is very often where you find support. And if we did that here on this first pullback, it would be these previous highs around here, around 8,500 to 8,550. Today we're using BitMEX prices for a bit of variety. If I pull this down and we go all the way from the lows, then the next level we'd be looking for would be the 236 fib from all the way from this big swing, and that's almost in the same place. This is 8,344. So I'm going to say that this is likely a support zone, and it's a little bit lower in Bitcoin. And below this 236 fib, from this bigger swing, we are then correcting this whole big swing, and maybe that puts a different tilt on things. Because if we look at how long other corrections took, this may be quite short. If we do a correction of the scale of this one, then we're kind of almost over, aren't we, in terms of time? This is a 4-hour candle, so a couple more 4-hour candles, and we could be looking at this evening, looking at this support and turning up again. So I'm not too worried about this pullback in Bitcoin so far, and the same here in Ethereum. We're very just gentle sideways correction. We were expecting this for a bit, and it's really summer sideways trading for a little bit. Joe Anthony says, decent bounce in ADA this morning. I agree, a really decent bounce in ADA this morning. In fact, had ADA been going to go to regular candles, had ADA closed above this 20 moving average yesterday, ADA would be on top of my list. But a very nice pullback to the 200 moving average, which is always what you want to see, and looks like we're finding support and turning up again. This is an hourly chart of ADA Bitcoin, so I do very much agree. A couple that we looked at yesterday that did close above resistance. The first one was EOS Bitcoin. So if we look at this EOS Bitcoin daily chart, from December to the highs that we made in April, we've been back and forward in the 618-382 zone, and we got above the 382 zone here at 8897, and we're holding above it, and holding above the daily 50. So this is really good support. It may mean that we take the day while everything is pulling back to make a little bit of a base here, but we should make a base here and continue high. In fact, so far it looks pretty good. It's almost an hourly buy, not quite there yet, but it's turning up again. We've got 3 waves, which is what you'd want to see. So EOS against Bitcoin's looking pretty nice for later on this morning. My poor dog Tigger can't put her weight on her back, one of her back legs this morning, so we're trying to get her into the vet. This is Einsteinium. I wish I'd seen this last night, but anyway, that's a weekly chart of Einsteinium, because I wanted to show you how all of the weekly moving averages were bunched up, and yesterday we blasted above all of them, and all of the daily moving averages in the same place as well. This makes really good support now underneath us for Einsteinium, and we should, before, when we've done this, when we had all the moving averages bunched up, look here, and we got above them, we've seen really powerful moves to the upside in this pair, and we can go back and do this again, and here all of the moving averages bunched up, really powerful moves out of them. So I'm a little bit excited about this Einsteinium chart. It's just a matter of how we get in now. So if we put our fibs like this from this high to low, we're coming up on this 236 fib resistance. So maybe this gives us a bit of a pullback or an entry, but this is definitely one that I'm going to now put on my, I'm waiting for a 4-hour pullback. Either we'll get knocked back at this 236 fib and we'll make a head and shoulders bottoming pattern, something like that, that's fine. I will stalk an entry down here on the right shoulder if that happens, and back at this 4-hour 200 moving average. And if it doesn't, if we just break above it, then happy days, I'm in. But I'm watching Einsteinium. Okay. I can't call it Einsteinium my favourite because it's really not in a good place to get in at the moment, although it's doing very nicely as a 15-minute climber. Which would I say my favourite is today? Probably IOTA, isn't it? Yeah, IOTA's probably by far got the best look here and potential to the upside. So my favourite coin this morning would be IOT. And I'm sorry I'm early. In fact, I love this hourly buy setup now. It's just setting up, isn't it?